Everybody, welcome to Felene Distillery. We got a little 5-minute bartender here at what is this holiday about?
Hi.
This Valentine's Day? What's that all about?
It's the holiday of love.
Holiday of love.
And who
Another
doesn't-
Hallmark holiday?
Another Hallmark holiday.
Oh boy.
And it is the month of drinks that we love. And you can indulge a little bit this month because it's all about sweets. And so even though our vodka is organic and non-GMO and gluten-free and 0 carbs and 0 sugar, we do occasionally add some things to it to make it a little sweeter. And this is the sweet month, so we're going for it.
What is this whole sweet thing? I'm not really getting it. You're allowed to indulge in sweets like one day or the whole damn month?
The whole month.
Oh, come on. Come on now.
Well, because
is anybody buying this? Because I'm not. All right. So, but okay.
My sweater says it all.
All right. So listen. So Valentine's Day, probably one of the more popular days to have like champagne, right?
Right.
It's it's about bubbly, maybe prosecco, champagne. We're not going to do that. All right. We're going to come up with something new. So, what I like to do, and I think we've been doing a lot of here, is finding different mixers, right? I'm a big fan of, for Super Bowl we did a mule, right? Felene mule, little ginger beer. Today we're gonna work with some kombucha, all right? And this is a Brew Doctor Love kombucha. It's a lavender, jasmine, green tea, chamomile. It's actually pretty damn good. But we're gonna put a little twist on this, right? So we're going to add a little Saint Germain to that. So this got a lot of florals in it with the lavender, and we're going to add a little bit of elderflower. I didn't think this was going to work at first. Saint Germain is really, really special because you got the lavender and the elderflower working their angles, right? And they're kind of throwing their elbows around, trying to get, at the top of the palate, So we don't want any fighting in there, right? We don't want to mix up our flavors too much, right?
Right.
But I found that, when you suggested an elderflower drink, Saint Germain, I know you like that. I started to mix these two, and it really came out pretty good. So why don't we go ahead and mix this one up? All right, so we're going to work with this Brew Doctor kombucha. Brew Doctor is one of my favorites. I like Hum because a little less sugar, but since we're going for sweets, we're going to go for the Brew Doctor. Not terrible amount of sugar here, but 12 grams in a serving, right? So one serving is a whole bottle. So we're going to use half of that. So it's really not that much sugar, all right? We're going to probably pick up a little bit of sugar in the Saint Germain. That's a little bit sweet, but it's got a nice tartness to it. The elderflower comes out. My mouth was watering just talking about it. All right, so now I was, and also with the garnish, I think we want to maybe put, not necessarily put too much fruit juice in there, and let's let the florals work themselves out, but maybe a little bit of lemon, because I think lemon enhances flavors, especially in cocktails, right? So I've got some ice cubes in my shaker tin. So we're not going to shake. Anytime we work with any kind of sparkling mixer or any ingredients that are sparkling, we don't want to shake them. You either want to gently stir them or roll them from glass to glass, okay? So we're going to start out in the shaker tin, and let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to measure these out. We're going to do an ounce of each, ounce of vodka, just to give it a little bit of a kick. And then we're going to use the Saint Germain. This is amazing. It's a little bit pricey, but it's really worth it. I mean,
it's so good.
It is so good.
It's one of my favorite to mix in drinks.
And we'll go ahead and put that in there. And this is a simple drink, We're just adding a couple of ingredients. We're going to add the Brew Doctor. We're going to use about half of that, and that'll get us a nice fill on our glass here. And I think we got enough, maybe a little bit more. So we're going to use a stemless wine glass. This is for red wine. This is about 12 ounces. All right. So I'll go a little bit stronger there because this is about 14 ounces. So, we have about 2 ounces of liquor in there, right? And so we're just gonna roll this. We're not gonna stir it up. I mean, you could get your long spoon and just give it a little stir if you want, but gently, right? You don't wanna kill the effervescence.
Right.
So I'm just gonna roll this into the wine goblet here. Look at that, perfect pour. And then we can go ahead and cut a slice of lemon, right? And we'll just garnish the side of the, you could do cherries here, but the cherries are just gonna be so strong. I mean, this just makes it look nice. You're gonna get a little bit of, I'm gonna put a nice colorful stir in there, all right? And you can stir that up a little bit. But you got a nice effervescent drink. The lavender and chamomile really come through. The elderflower builds it up a little bit. And it's a nice drink. You want to take a taste of that? You want a straw?
Yes.
Tell me what you think.
It's delicious. It's so good.
Yeah, would you, if it wasn't delicious, would you say it wasn't?
I wouldn't say it was delicious if it wasn't delicious, but this is delicious.
And then you can, dress it up a little bit. You can put some cake lollipops. This is from our good friend next door. She runs a Perfect Setting Catering. Chiquita. She just makes the most amazing confections, Asian dishes. She made some dumplings the other day.
Dumplings.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Fabulous. They were spicy prawn
fabulous.
dumplings. They were fabulous.
It was so good. Well, listen, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Great Valentine's Day, and I hope you're with the one that you love. And if you're not,
what's that song? If you can be.
I knew it was going to go down to this. Were you sampling this before this segment?
No.
All right, that's enough for you. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks
Happy
for joining us.
Valentine's Day.
Appreciate y'all. Bye.